In your previous life, you ignored everyone's opposition. You married a woman who had disabilities. 3 years later, she transformed and became the Empress. Her first act was to abandon you without mercy. She even allowed your enemies to pursue you everywhere. In the end, you were saved by the beggar you rescued 500 years ago. He brought you back to the top sect, Wushang Palace. You never imagined that the beggar had become the holy mother of the magic path, but you only got to live 5 more years. 5 years later, the Empress wiped out all the evil. You and Ji Yunanyi fell on the battlefield together. When you opened your eyes again, you returned to 500 years ago. This time, you didn't want to repeat the past. You immediately went to the Shen family to break off the marriage. At that moment, Shen Xiaoshui, dressed in red, looked at you in confusion. Back then, when I was mocked as worthless, you didn't break off the marriage. Now, after transforming, I'm the martial arts genius of Baishan City, but you want to break the engagement. Su Yan, I don't understand you. You respond with their smile. You and Shen Xiaoshui are engaged through an arranged marriage. But at age 12, Shen Xiaoshui found she couldn't cultivate qi. Her path in martial arts ended. In a world where martial arts are respected, regardless of gender, losing the martial arts path meant being considered useless. No major family would marry a woman like that. Moreover, your father was the leader of Baishan City. At that time, you insisted on keeping the engagement. You accompanied Shen Xiaoshui, facing the world's hostility. But after 3 years, Shen Xiaoshui suddenly regained her ability to cultivate for unknown reasons. She advanced faster than anyone imagined. She might become a future martial saint, even martial empress. Yet, you chose to break off a marriage at this moment. In your previous life, you were known as the luckiest man. Your success depended on relying on her. Only you knew what that dependence truly felt like. In your previous life, you practiced hard but stopped at martial respect. Being martial respect in this world means you could rule a region. But compared to Shen Xiaoshui, the Empress, you were nothing. Many semi-saints served under the Empress. In 500 years, you spent every day enduring mockery and humiliation. Even Shen Xiaoshui's feelings grew cold over time. After getting drunk one time, you were set up and clashed with one of Shen Xiaoshui's favored generals. That person went on to report you to Shen Xiaoshui. Shen Xiaoshui chose to banish you directly. At that moment, the Empress's eyes were cold and ruthless, and your last hope in her vanished. Since fate gave you a second chance, the first thing you did was to break off the marriage. If you don't understand, it's fine. From now on, we move forward separately. You don't explain much. Leave the marriage contract and prepare to leave. A loud bang. Shen Xiaoshui, angry and shocked, knocked the teacup off the table. Su Yan, if you walk out the door today, it will be impossible to return. No way back. Shen Xiaoshui believes you will regret it. She didn't tell you. 1 year ago she got half of a heavenly book. Her cultivation improved rapidly in a year. Relying on that half-heavenly book, she is confident she'll become supreme in 100 years. Yet you break off the marriage now. How foolish. You'll never find someone better than her. Leaving the divine mansion, you tell the carriage driver Lao Huang to go to the West City. The West City is the slum of Baishan. Various gangs and parties mix here. Many nobles never set foot in this place. The carriage wheels roll over streets covered in dirty water. The air is filled with the scent of mixed trash. Inside the carriage, you pinch your nose. Your gaze sweeps over the numb-faced pedestrians outside, observing carefully. At that time you never imagined that sharing a piece of osmanthus cake could save your life. It actually saved you. After rebirth, you realized the one you remembered first wasn't Shen Xiaoshui. It was Nan Yi. That rainy night, hunted with nowhere to go. Someone held an umbrella above you, under the moon and flowers, wearing black gauze, barefoot, like snow, with fairy-like dance. A vast subtle glow, that turned to you, bravely facing the enemies. Turns out white hair like stars, and old friends as always were real. 500 years of obsession cannot compare to just 5 years. This life, you only wish to protect her peaceful life. Stop the carriage. Suddenly, you spot something. You quickly shout to Lao Huang, the driver. You with the mask, hand over your food. Ugly people like you should starve. You shouldn't waste food. At the end of the alley, several male beggars surrounded a girl. They forced her to hand over the steamed bun. Her face was covered with black markings. It looked frightening. She clenched her teeth and tightly grasped half a bun. The crowd closed in. They threw her into the dirty gutter nearby. She resisted. You were seeking trouble. The beggars got angry. They raised their hands. But in the next moment, a rush of wind came from behind. They couldn't turn around in time. Their necks were twisted. Ji Yunanyi opened his eyes wide in shock, staring blankly at a limping old man. He expressionlessly drags away several bodies. A handsome young man emerges. Do you like osmanthus cake? You took out a prepared pack of osmanthus cake. Ji Yunanyi was puzzled, but he was hungry. He accepted the snack. back. He stuffed the sweet osmanthus cake in his mouth. At that moment, a sudden voice sounded near your ear. Ding. Prerequisite fulfilled. Pet wife system activated. Detected that host fed Gu Nanyi a piece of osmanthus cake. 10 times reward triggered. You received 10 osmanthus cakes. Nanyi, this is Huang level 5th grade cultivation method. Pinzan Jing. Take it and study well. Ask me if you don't understand. Inside the carriage, you handed Gu Nanyi a book of cultivation method. You know Gu Nanyi is literate. Listen. Detected that host gifted Gu Nanyi a Huang level 5th grade cultivation method. Pinzan Jing. Reward 1 million times return triggered. You received a TN level 3rd grade cultivation method. Great Wilderness Cave Heaven Manual. What? 1 million times critical return. TN level grade 3. Your pupils tremble. TN level cultivation method. In the origin world, such methods are legendary. Even those martial emperors at the peak of martial arts, their cultivation method is only earth level. Like a half-scroll Shen Xiaoshui cultivated in her previous life, Shen Xiao Tian Shu. It was only earth level grade 1. It's rumored that the full Shen Xiao Tian Shu is a TN level grade 6 cultivation method. Unfortunately, she only got half. Even so, she became a female emperor. Ah, Nanyi, I suddenly remembered. This cultivation method suits you better. You suddenly slap your forehead. You took a Great Wilderness Cave Heaven manual from your system space, handed it to Gu Nanyi. You anticipate eagerly. Will the system return an even better cultivation method? Sadly, what disappoints you is, the system doesn't respond. Apparently, system rewards can't be gifted twice. Nanyi, this is a yuan pill. It boosts true energy to aid your cultivation. Ding. Detected that host gifted Gu Nanyi a bottle of excellent yuan pills. 1000 times return triggered. You received 10 bottles of perfect earth yuan pills. You light up with joy. Although you don't know how the system values items, but in the market, 1 earth yuan pill is worth 100 times a yuan pill. But a perfect earth yuan pill is worth hundreds of thousands of times more. So next, you gave all you could to Gu Nanyi until the system seemed to vanish. No more response. You look at Gu Nanyi. In your previous life, you married Shen Xiaoshui, but this pet wife system never appeared. Does Faye think Nanyi is truly her destined girl? At Divine Axe Flame Martial Field, leaves fell and were shattered by sword energy before touching the blade. Shen Xiaoshui, dressed in red, paused, staring in a daze at the grade 8 sword in her hand. This sword was your birthday gift to her. North Hill City had no sword better than hers. Shen Xiaoshui was once incredibly genuine, but now she feels disgusted. Brush. Moments later, Shen Xiaoshui threw the sword far away. Her complex expression turned calm. It's just a grade 8 divine realm weapon. Go ahead and return it. He will have swords hundreds of times stronger, thousands of times better. From now on, he's a stranger to you. He'll put all his focus on martial cultivation. He'll reach a height you can't touch even in 9 lifetimes. Listen, husband chasing ashes system bound. At that moment, an abrupt mechanical female voice sounded in Shen Xiaoshui's ear. Who's behind this? Shen Xiaoshui was shocked. This system is husband chasing ashes system. As long as host's husband Su Yan's favor increases, host gets corresponding rewards. First mission posted now. Raise Su Yan's favor to 50. Reward, a fragment of the Tian Chu's last volume. What? The reward is Tian Chu? Shen Xiaoshui can't believe it. She only has half of Tian Chu. Even so, it made her rise from a laughingstock in North Hill City to a rare genius. If the Tian Chu was complete, at this moment, Shen Xiaoshui's breathing quickened. Shen Xiaoshui confirms, this system seems only she can see and hear. Just that. What system? Previous life lasted 5 years. You already know Gu Nanyi's preferences. People don't know. The feared demon sect Saintess actually loves gardening. Nanyi, from now on, this will be your home. You tell Gu Nanyi. Gu Nanyi looks at the gentleman before him. His indifferent, numb eyes feel a huge shock for the first time. Previously you gave him cultivation methods, gave him pills, gave him money. But none shook him like this home. This home meant more. Since age 5, after escaping Wushang Heavenly Palace, he never had a home. Could he really have a home again? You teach Gu Nanyi some cultivation knowledge. Give him some guidance. Then let him cultivate on his own. For Gu Nanyi's cultivation, Dui Yu Gu Nanyi de Shu Xing talent, you can rest assured. After all, she was once the holy mother of demonic Dao, only granted such power to Shen Xiaoshui. In this life, she obtained a heaven rank cultivation technique. Her achievements might not fall below Shen Xiaoshui's. When you stepped out of the other courtyard, you saw that at some some point, a man in a blue silk robe was already standing at the door, square-faced, with a distinctive mustache. This is the father of your current body after transmigrating, Su Baishan, the lord of North Mountain City. This place was originally prepared for your wife, but now you've let a beggar move in. What are you actually thinking? Su Baishan thought his son had truly lost his mind these last few days. Shen Xiaoshui obviously has a bright future, yet you want to break off the engagement. You claim it's filial piety. Father, you're not wrong. Nani is my future wife. What did you say? Su Baishan's eyes widened in shock. I said, Nani is my future wife. Your tone is so determined. You've gone crazy. Do you realize Shen Xiaoshui may become an empress one day? How can you refuse a fiancé like that, but instead marry a beggar? Su Baishan was at his limit. He breathed heavily, pointed at you, his eyes blazing with anger. So what if she becomes empress? If her nature is cold and heartless, she's no better than a loving and ordinary wife. Remember in your past life, after fighting his enemies, Su Baishan was badly wounded. You went to Shen Xiaoshui asking for medicine. For Shen Xiaoshui, the future empress, this was just a tiny favor. But Shen Xiaoshui was in closed-door cultivation then. Her subordinates treated you as insignificant, not even letting you meet her. You waited 3 days and nights, but Shen Xiaoshui never showed up. You remember clearly, Su Baishan's final moments, holding your hand, without any fear of logging out, only worried for your future. He told you, Yanner, father was wrong. If I could relive, I would never let you marry her. But now, in this life, at this exact moment, Su Baishan released a horrifying pressure unique to purity on forbidden sect. He slammed his aura down on you. What if I refuse your request? You were barely floating in breath, facing purity on late-stage Su Baishan, finding it hard to even breathe. But you still spoke out. Then I'll take her and leave. For one instant, the world fell silent. Not even insects or birds dared to make a sound. Sweat dripped from your body. And only then did Su Baishan calm his anger. He turned and left. If she can, within 3 months, make a name on the Longmen ranking, and enter the sacred grounds, then I will approve her entry to our home. If not, everything is cancelled. Normally, to reach late Tongmai from a mortal in 3 months is impossible. For ordinary people, this cannot be done, but Ji Yunani might be possible. Both father and son had their thoughts, neither aware of the others. Inside the courtyard, Ji Yunani stood behind the door, having overheard everything. After you returned, you started to cultivate the Great Wild Cave Heaven Cannon, with a Heaven Rank Grade 3 cultivation method, and perfect quality Dian pills as assistance. Your training speed instantly shattered this world's record. In 3 breaths, she reached mid-floating stage. In 10 breaths, she made it to late floating stage. In 100 breaths, she achieved floating perfection. By next morning, you'd broken through 100 learning acupoints. You entered mid-enlightenment stage. At this moment, your inner true chi was 10,000 times yesterday's. You paused your cultivation. After cleaning up, you headed to the city's salt martial training field. At this time, the morning sun rises. A girl was already standing there, quietly waiting. In the past life, Ji Yunani ranked first on the beauty list. In terms of appearance, she even surpassed Shen Xiaoshui. But now, her face was covered by that ghostly mark. You know, this mark was left by Nani's mother when escaping Wushang Heavenly Palace. To protect Nani, she poisoned her. The toxin can be cured using Yenqing flower. But then, right away, your attention is drawn to Ji Yunani's cultivation level. Nani, you've achieved body training perfection, even though you know Ji Yunani is outstanding in self-mastery. This speed still surprises you. Purely relying on herself, in one night, from immortal to late body training stage, already left Shen Xiaoshui far behind. But you intend to speed her up even further. Come, Nani, sit here. You brought over a cushion. You let Ji Yunani sit cross-legged. You're about to transmit your cultivation to Ji Yunani. Passing on cultivation has been known since ancient times, but few ever do it, because it's just not worth it. There was once a martial emperor who passed on 1,000,000 years of cultivation to his descendants, but they only gained a year's worth. The best record so far was 1 part in 1,000,000. Ji Yunani could feel streams of the same source of power rushing endlessly into her body. He's now passing his power to me. Ji Yunani was in disbelief. She grew up in the demonic Dao Holy Land, so she knew this very well. Her eyes were confused. Yesterday, when she heard you say you wanted to marry her heart was already in turmoil. At this moment, my heart was even more disturbed. But to not waste the power you transferred to him, I forced myself to suppress my chaotic thoughts, calmed myself and focused. I noticed your face was pale. He already exhausted 10 years worth of power. His cultivation fell from 100 apertures to 90. It really feels uncomfortable. But just then, the system's voice sounded again in my ear. Ding. Host detected successfully transferred 1 year of power to Ji Yunan Yi. Triggered 100-fold return. You received 100 years of power. Suddenly, you felt a surge. The previously empty cultivation apertures were filled again. The extra 90 years of cultivation helped him break through 9 more apertures. Ding! Host detected successfully transferred 1 year of power to Ji Yunanyi. Triggered 100-fold return. You received 100 years of power. After 5 transfers, Ji Yunanyi's cultivation directly broke through from body training to meridian opening. You noticed, inside Ji Yunanyi, the maximum amount of true energy each meridian could hold was more than 10 times the average cultivator. If not, he would have already reached the peak of meridian stage. And you, thanks to the returned power, instantly broke through 150 apertures. In the following 7 days, you transferred power daily. Ji Yunanyi quickly reached 6 meridians. You broke through 200 apertures. Like this, time passed quickly. Soon, it was the scheduled 3-month period with Su Baishan. Now, Ji Yunanyi had reached the peak of meridian stage, and your own cultivation also reached peak out-of-body stage. On this day, after ending past affairs, you brought Ji Yunanyi to the Longmen ranking. You saw Shen Xiaoshui's name listed proudly at the top. As for you, you were ranked 50. You spoke to Ji Yunanyi, Nanyi, below 50, or all below the Xuanfu mirror's 50. Pick any one. Actually, those above 50 in the Xuanfu mirror, Ji Yunanyi might still challenge, but it's unnecessary. Among the 5 sacred lands of Lianshan County, your target is the end of 9th grade sacred land, Muha Palace. As long as you can be listed, it's enough. Then I'll choose him. Ji Yunanyi scanned the ranking and pointed at a name. The 69. Shen Xiaoyun, Peak Meridian Mirror. Isn't this Shen Xiaoshui's control location? You got it wrong. Unexpectedly, so many options, and Ji Yunanyi picked just that guy. Is it not okay? Then I'll pick another. Ji Yunanyi noticed his expression was unusual, and couldn't help but ask. No need to change. You can still do it. You smiled. You're not a saint. You remember all grudges, even those from your previous life. News of someone about to challenge him quickly reached Shen Xiaoyun. Who is it? Someone from outside? Shen Xiaoyun was surprised. Since his name appeared on the Longmen ranking, he never received any challenge, because he has a genius sister. No, the old servant checked. It's people from the city lord's mansion. The old servant said, are you sure? Shen Xiaoyun looked even more doubtful. The old servant confirmed, the one preparing to challenge you is a woman wearing a veil. Su Gongzi accompanied her to pick someone. Why, good for you, Su Yan. I haven't settled the breakup with you yet. How dare you push your luck now? Shen Xiaoyun was furious. Lately, the news of your breakup spread all over Baishan City. From nobles to commoners, everyone was discussing. You totally don't match up to his sister. The breakup must be led by the Shen family. What right do you have? Also at the Divine Mansion, Shen Xiaoshui was in a bad mood. For 3 months, she often opened the system. Your favorability towards her always stayed at -999. That means, in 3 months, you never even thought about her. Otherwise there would have been fluctuation. Just then, Shen Xiaoyun came over. Sister, I have something to tell you. You said Su Yan had a masked woman with him. Who is she? I don't know either. Shen Xiaoyun originally came to complain. Didn't expect his sister to focus on the masked woman's identity. Go investigate. Shen Xiaoshui spoke coldly. A chill radiated from her. It made Shen Xiaoyun's nose run. Shen Xiaoyun quickly returned. His face looked terrible. Sister, it's clear now. That woman is Su Yan's new partner. She even said she will marry her. Su Yan, that rascal, he really deserves retribution. So, who exactly is she? That could make our Su Gongzi so utterly enchanted? Shen Xiaoshui sneered, facing his sister, about to erupt like a volcano. Shen Xiaoyun hesitated. He gritted his teeth, closed his eyes, and said, she found a beggar. What? Shen Xiaoshui's barely held calm shattered. A sudden burst of fury made Shen Xiaoyun kneel down. She really found a beggar. He used to live in West City. Extremely ugly. Su Yan. Shen Xiaoshui's eyes turned red. Her body trembled violently. Break off engagement with her and marry a beggar. So does this mean Shen Xiaoshui is even worse than an ordinary disfigured beggar? Shen Xiaoyun, if you lose in 3 days, get out of the Shen family. Shen Xiaoshui said coldly. No matter what, she had to leave. I'll pass on a lifetime of sword technique. Shen Xiaoshui wants to teach Shen Xiaoyun. This is the legendary first move of the 7 swords. Falling in the mortal world. This is the sword technique of this lifetime. She received this as a reward from the pursuing lover system. Even though she hasn't been improving her affection recently, in the chasing lover system, there are still daily tasks for rewards. For example, knitting a scarf for you, drawing your portrait, writing a poem, expressing her longing for you. Shen Xiaoshui originally didn't want to get divorced, but the reward was just too tempting. 3 days later, Northern Mountain City. Dancers gather beneath the Dragon Gate platform. A recording mirror has been hung on the stage. This mirror can transmit images back to the main mirror. Officials from all holy lands and kingdoms may check it anytime. The hour is near. As Shen Xiaoshui, in stunning red, steps down from her carriage, she immediately catches countless gazes. Miss Shen has arrived. She's truly concerned for her brother. Maybe she isn't here just to see her brother, but to see her rival. What do you mean? Rumors spread quickly. Shen Xiaoshui's face became colder and colder, until she saw Yu and Bu Nanyi arriving late. Her mood reached rock bottom. Ding. System notification. Real life task. Within the time of an incense stick, raise Su Yan's fondness towards you by 100 points. Reward. Complete version of 7 swords display. Shen Xiaoshui was confused. Now she wishes she could criticize her. You want me to boost someone's affection? But it's a complete skill. Shen Xiaoshui stood still for a few seconds. Then she walked ahead, heading towards both of you. An invisible aura surrounded her. Many dancers instinctively moved away as she passed. The sounds around slowly quieted, all focused on the red-dressed figure. Even Ji Yunanyi's gaze was unconsciously drawn to her. So beautiful. Seeing that mesmerizing face, small hands instinctively adjusted the veil. Is this your fiancé? Though Ji Yunanyi doesn't like boasting, he can't deny it. Compared to Shen Xiaoshui, she's like a pebble in a dirty ditch, trying to imitate a precious gem. Su Yan, would she really choose herself between the two? Is there really such a foolish man in the world? Right now, Ji Yunanyi can't help but think a lot. Are you using her to affect Shen Xiaoshui? It's not just her. At this moment, even Shen Xiaoshui walking towards you thought the same. Others feel it too. All are waiting for your answer, but you don't respond. You just walk past Shen Xiaoshui as if nothing happened. Ding. System notice. Your affection points have dropped. Now at -1000. Nanyi will go on stage. You pull out a blue-sheathed sword from the universe realm, handing it formally to Ji Yunanyi. Meanwhile, Shen Xiaoshui finds this extremely glaring, but when she sees your expression, she can't help but feel dazed. That look she has seen on your face before, when she couldn't practice cultivation. You gave her a sword of grade 8. It was her birthday. It was raining that day. Everything looked dim. The young man came straight over. The shining sword light pierced through, seeming to bring a clear sky for her. Share. This is my birthday gift for you. An affectionate sword. I will guard you just like this sword, always by your side. Now, your gaze at the little beggar resembles your look at her back then. Maybe even has more to it. Could it be? It's not just child's play with a little beggar, but true feelings involved? System notification. Time left for the real-life task. Half an incense stick. Post. Hurry up. Shen Xiaoshui could not bear it anymore. Shen Xiaoyun beside her was startled, mouth agape, watching her. He doesn't know why this sister suddenly exposed herself. Quiet. Use this in a moment. No need to hold back. Shen Xiaoshui's sword, Waluo, was handed over to Shen Xiaoyun. Half an incense later, as city officials gave the order, the two stepped onto the stage. You little brat, this period of time, have you been living like in a dream? Today is the day your dream breaks. On stage, Shen Xiaoyun faces Ji Yunanyi, makes a throat-slashing gesture, and shouts angrily. Ji Yunanyi's existence is a slap to the face for the Shen family. But he can destroy Ji Yunanyi's cultivation. All your invested resources will be wasted. Shush. Shen Xiaoyun draws his sword, Wu Mie, showing just the first move of 7 swords. Still, it's a remnant of the 7 swords technique. One day of intensive practice barely lets Shen Xiaoyun grasp 1000 of the sword's true intention. Yet, that's already enough. Everyone is shocked to see. On the small stage, there are countless overlapping sword images, lights crossing and scattering, fierce and swift moves. Shen Xiaoshui's gaze instinctively looks at you, not knowing how you'll react if the little one loses everything. What will your face look like? But in the next moment, her gaze is drawn back to the stage. Unable to control herself, her pupils contract, because Ji Yunanyi also appears, with a deep blue longsword, bringing a freezing aura. By its aura, it is certainly a grade 6 sword. Shen Xiaoshui even believes that you once borrowed her knight 6,000 USD. He bought grade 8 mysterious street parts for him in the county city. They are the best spirit weapons in North Mountain City. No one expected this. Just a few years later, you can now show a grade 6 mysterious street weapon. If you say, seeing the grade 6 sword, Bing Potion song, Shen Xiaoshui still couldn't believe it. Then, when she saw Ji Yunani fully perform the complete 7 swords technique, Shen Xiaoshui almost thought she was dreaming. This is not light. The fragments Shen Xiaoshui got from routine tasks. Suddenly, as Ji Nani drew his sword, in the sky, a dragon shadow flashed. The bell comes from the dragon. The wind comes from the tiger. The fifth sword of 7 swords. Holy dragon transformation. The process only lasted a few moments. Few people could clearly perceive the process. When everyone looked again, the fog blade was already split in two. The blue long sword in Ji Nani's hand was stabbing at Shen Xiaoyun's Qi meridian without pause, right before the chopper advanced. If the Qi meridian is broken, then you'll have no fate or return this life. How dare you? Shen Xiaoshui became angry, but just as she moved, it was as if a gaze looked in her direction. It's you. You are watching me. Shen Xiaoshui suddenly felt she couldn't breathe. Such pressure is the enlightened mirror stage. He has reached enlightenment. A painful scream echoed from the stage. Ji Nani has destroyed Shen Xiaoyun's Qi meridians, yet Shen Xiaoshui seemed stunned. She always believed your cultivation would be left far behind hers. She saw you only as a good partner, but now your cultivation has surpassed hers. After you left with Ji Nani, Shen Xiaoshui also took Shen Xiaoyun away. Sis, you have to get revenge for me. Sis, be quiet. Did you forget what I said yesterday? If you lost today, what outcome would you face? Shen Xiaoshui coldly glanced at her. It made her quiet immediately. Detected excessive resentment towards Su Yan from the host. Issuing a reality test. Adjust your mindset in the hospital. Calm the weapons in your heart. Reward Su Yan's past life memories. What? You want me to adjust my mindset? At that moment, Shen Xiaoshui's resentment overflowed. But when she saw the task reward, she started thinking, to be honest, this task's reward is really special. Past life memories? Does Su Yan's previous life have something to do with martial arts? A reincarnation of a sage? Recently some memories suddenly awakened. Now she feels like a different person. Such things are not unprecedented in origin in other worlds. Shen Xiaoshui sighed. To clarify your changes, she was ready to adjust her mindset and look. In the city lord's mansion, Su Baishan studied. Father, the 3-month promise. Nani has fulfilled it. You won't break your word, right? You stood in front of Su Baishan and asked. Of course. Su Baishan received news that Ji Nani passed the challenge. Such a result was quite unexpected to him. 3 months. Such achievement. You could say this young beggar's talent has surpassed 99% of dancers. He had to admit your vision. You could find a treasure among beggars. That's amazing. Your father always keeps his word. Since he did it, he won't oppose your marriage anymore. Su Baishan said. Good, that's why you're my father. Now I'll go consult with Nani and set the wedding date. But when you asked Ji Nani hesitated and said, Brother Su, can you wait until I recover my looks? Sure. Nani, your appearance will recover soon. You were surprised and laughed. Although you don't care about others' opinions, you fully understand. Every bride wants to be the most beautiful at her wedding. Who doesn't? Ji Nani isn't as optimistic as you. Years ago his mother gave him a prescription, but in years of wandering, he lost it. Now if he wants a cure, he must return to Wushang Palace. The next day you didn't rush to get the system reward. Today North Mountain City has an auction. You plan to bring Ji Nani to buy a broken mirror pill. You remember, in your previous life, this broken mirror pill was obtained by Shen Xiaoshui. For that, Shen Xiaoshui borrowed 1000 USD from him. But now, you have no pressure grabbing Shen Xiaoshui's things. No psychological burden. Long merchant auction hall. On stage, a lady in dragon pattern kipao is hosting. She introduces today's auction items. Shen Xiaoshui saw you and Ji Nani arrive together. She felt her mood was shaken over and over today. Her mood was barely soothed. Now it is about to break again. Phew. Shen Xiaoshui took a deep breath. She just closed her eyes. Out of sight, out of mind. She, like many people today, came for the broken mirror pill. Especially after seeing you break through to the outgoing Qi stage. She felt even more impatient. Under Copper Mirror Realm, with Divine Extinction Heavenly Book, even if you are a sage reincarnated, she is confident she can suppress you. With that thought, Shen Xiaoshui felt calmer. The next auction item is the notes of a grade 4 pill master. At this moment the lady auctioneer picked up a scroll. Although it's just a fragment, notes from a grade 1 pill master are of great value to other pill masters. Additionally, there are more than 40 pill formulas recorded. This formula, starting bid $500 United States dollars, minimum increment $100 United States dollars each time, $1 United States dollar. You were actually the first to bid. He knows. Ji Nanyi aims to be a master someday. He's determined to win the item. Across the entire Dion dynasty, there are very few masters above grade 4. If not for this incomplete scroll, it wouldn't have ended up in a small auction. It would have never landed here. $1.200 United States dollars. Another master quickly joined the bidding. Every master here is extremely wealthy. This scroll was bid up to $3 United States dollars. You didn't even blink. Raised it by another $1 United States dollar. And then silence fell. $4 United States dollars. That's almost what a large fan of the Shen family learned in years. Shen Xiaoshui's eyebrows twitched fiercely. She almost lost composure. 4,000 USD. Congratulations, young Master Su. On stage. Why didn't anyone know before? This is a major benefactor. Big spender. And that scroll was delivered directly to you. Male lead. Take it and have a look first. You received it, glanced briefly, and handed it to Ji Yunan Yi. Ding. Activated 10,000-fold return. You gained Lee Suxin's pill path insights. You were astonished. Is the complete version truly worth 10,000 times more than the snippet? Afterward, you did for some other items. All the clothes were handed to Ji Yunan Yi for safekeeping. Sadly, luck wasn't great. Only 10-fold return activated each time. Then came the final highlight item, the bidding sword. It was called up to $8 United States dollars, then $15 United States dollars. When Shen Xiaoshui offered that price, the auction room went quiet. Everyone stared in disbelief. They looked at the beauty and read, "Is there a new mine near Baishan City? How is everyone so wealthy? Apparently, this item will go to Miss Shen." The Cheongsam auctioneer gave Shen Xiaoshui a look only two people would understand. For the past months, Shen Xiaoshui often hid her identity to sell materials. She hunted beasts from deep within the Lianchang mountain range. No one knew Shen Xiaoshui had such an cultivation talent. She also was an 8th-grade refining master. The gold 4th-grade weapon just auctioned was her own creation. The Cheongsam auctioneer estimated Shen Xiaoshui's fortune must be at least 30 United States dollars, maybe 50 United States dollars. Just as she was about to announce the item belonged to Miss Shen, she heard an even more shocking number. "What, young Master Su? Did you just say 50 United States dollars?" The Cheongsam auctioneer stared at you. She stammered, asking, "Is that correct?" Yes. You heard right. These months, you have been saving. Occasionally. Handing Ji Yunan Yi banknotes. Now. In the system space, your net worth has surpassed 500 United States dollars. The Cheongsam auctioneer trembled with excitement. Shen Xiaoshui's vision darkened. Su Yan. It's you again. The system notification sounded in your ear. Shen Xiaoshui clenched her teeth. At this moment, her resentment for you nearly reached 99. If it exceeds 100, the mission will fail. Shen Xiaoshui barely maintained clarity. No matter what, she must see your past memories, uncover the reasons behind it all. That night, Shen Mansion. Shen Xiaoshui's rules. Daughter, what's happened to you? Why drink so much? Quick. Stop drinking. Miss Shen entered and smelled strong liquor. She stared at the scene, unbelieving. In the bedroom, empty wine jars piled up like mountains. At the moment the system's notification immediately sounded. Ding. Congratulations. Post. Mission completed. Reward is being granted. Snow. Before Shen Xiaoshui's eyes appeared. Endless snow. Looking out. Mountains stretch thousands of miles. No color except white anywhere. Where is this? Shen Xiaoshui looked everywhere, confused. In her memories, even in Lianchang, there was never such heavy snow. Just then, a familiar figure appeared. Su Yan. Shen Xiaoshui was surprised. She saw you. You were staggering along a mountain path. The harsh environment clearly affected you. Walking was hard. Shen Xiaoshui walked quietly. Finally, in this white world, she saw a second person. A tall man in white. Even without a body, Shen Xiaoshui could feel his immense presence. He stood like a mountain. He surpassed every powerful person Shen Xiaoshui had met by 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. This must be a top-tier martial king. Shen Xiaoshui was deeply shocked. He looked at Su Yan, asking, "Why seek me?" Su Yan replied, "My cousin's wife was hunted during the festival by 5 martial kings. She nearly logged out. I bravely ask you to help just this once. I promise never to ask again." Jie Kong Pa Shi Yi Zun Ding Jian Jing Jia De Wu Wang. Shen Shao Shui Shin Zhong Zhen Jing De Shang Dao. Ni Lai Shuan Wo Yu He Shi. Wu Wang Wang Jie Su Yan Wen Dao. Shao Ji De Chi Zi Zai Du Wang Jie Shi. Zhao Dao Wu Wei Wu Wang Zui Sha. Ming Zan Yi Xian. Shao Ji Do Dan Chu Jian Bei Chu Shou Yi Si. Wang Wu Ding Bu Gan Zai Lai Dao Rao. Su Yan gazes deeply at the man. She speaks respectfully. "Your ancestors helped me before. Are you sure you want to use it like this?" The white robe robe martial king looks at you. He reminds you, you could have used this favor to ask me to help you enter the Kangshan Snow Pavilion. Just now, Shen Xiaoshui was guessing what this place was. Now, the truth is revealed. Turns out, it's the Northern General. The Northern General is in the northernmost part of the Great Yan Dynasty. There is snow all year round. The sacred Kangshan Snow Pavilion is located within the Northern General area. He is also surprised at your previous life's fortune. You actually had a chance to enter a Grade 4 holy place. A Grade 4 holy place. A saint must be present in the sect. In the vast Great Yan Dynasty, there are only 3 Grade 4 holy places. Just 3 exist. For the Shen family, a small clan in North Mountain City. It's like something far away, almost unreachable. Senior, she is my wife. I can't ignore her fate. I can't do that. You shake your head. Alright, since you've decided, I won't persuade you. The White Robe Martial King finishes speaking. He grabs you, uses his powers, and travels across mountains and rivers. Shen Xiaoshui realizes that here, her viewpoint, always follows you. This makes her more certain that she is currently inside your previous life's memories. He becomes curious about who your previous life's wife was. She made you give up the chance to enter a Grade 4 holy place.